Kate, and I wanted to show you guys what really made me smile today coming into school is seeing all our cute little Dr. Seuss hats that you guys did such a good job with your patterns, the red and white patterns. And over here we have our preschool planets. Trash, Olivia, Hunter, Mystery, Rainbow, Earthy, Leprechaun, and some shamrocks on there. Sonic, Flower Bloom, Marshmallow, Sparkles, Lego Sonic, Planet V, and Mr. Sun. We have our little shrunken hats. I'm gonna get up here so you guys can see them all. They are awesome and little. You guys did such a fantastic job. Hey preschool, Misty Ann. I know it's been a while since we've seen each other. I wanted to hop on and do a quick video. My first question I have for you guys is it still the month of March? What do you think? If you said yes, not right. If you said no, you are right. We are now in, what month are we in though? So we were in January, February, March, and then April. You're right, April. And April starts with the letter A, right? A, let's draw it. A for April. Okay, so let's look here. Got our calendar here. We have April. In April, it likes to rain from the sky, okay? And we are lucky. Here is my raindrops, my raindrop jar, okay, for our weather. And on the very first day of April, it did rain. And what can we see after it rains? A rainbow. And what can we use to protect us from the rain? An umbrella. That's what our number cards are today. An umbrella. So some of you might have one of those. So our letters, we have a R and a U. R for rain, U for umbrella. All right, so before we go too much further, boys and girls, we are gonna do a countdown and we are gonna say our flag. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great job with our flag. We don't want to forget how to say that, right? Okay, we're gonna move on to our months of the year and our days of the week. Sing them with us.
12 months of the year, from preschool learning fun by the Learning Station. These are the months of the year. There are 12 months in a year. These are the months, we'll sing it more than once, and we'll sing it loud enough for all to hear. Say January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. There are 12 months in a year. These are the months, we'll sing it more than once, and we'll sing it loud enough for all to hear. Say January,
right, we said we're in the month of April. Starts with the letter A. Our letters were R for rain and rainbow. We have U for umbrella, and so many of you girls love unicorns. And our cute little bear is getting ready for the holiday we have this month. What holiday is it? You can hide eggs. It has an animal that has 2 ears. 2 floppy ears. That's right, Easter is our holiday we're celebrating in April. All right, let's count. We're gonna count to 30 today. You guys ready, boys and girls? Here we go, give me a beat. Let's see if I can clap. 1, 2, 3, count with me. Do you know your numerals? We shall see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Good job. Now that we were counting, we started introducing counting by tens. That is my last row. We said they all end in a 0. So if we remember how to do this, you're gonna do it with me. If we need a little help, you can repeat after me. So here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's do it one more time. Counting by tens. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Great job.
Meatball. Yeah. turn it up. Nerdy by nature. Turn it up. Patterns in the air, patterns everywhere. Patterns made of shapes, patterns made of grapes. Patterns on the cheetah, patterns on my feeder. Patterns in the nap, patterns in this rap. That's right. Make a pattern, let's make a pattern. Alright, cool. Make a pattern, let's make a pattern. Okay, here's one. Banana, meatball. Banana, meatball. Banana, meatball. Banana, meatball. Banana, meatball. Banana, meatball. You got it. Turn it up now. Make a pattern, let's make a pattern. Alright. Make a pattern, let's make a pattern. Okay, here's one. Nod, clap, shake your hips. 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 Bring it back. Come on, y'all. Make a pattern, let's make a pattern. Alright. Make a pattern, let's make a pattern. Okay, here. Make a pattern, let's make a pattern. Okay, here's one. Loud, quiet. Loud, quiet. Loud, quiet. Loud, quiet. Loud, quiet. Loud, quiet. Patterns when I walk, patterns when I talk. Patterns in my brain, patterns down the drain. Patterns on my nail, patterns on the snail. Patterns on the walls going straight into my eyeball. Make a pattern, let's make a pattern.
I'm like totally obsessed with patterns.
Oh yeah, my nickname's actually Pattern. Anywhere you look, you can see a pattern and point it right out. Just gotta be paying attention.
All right, guys, we are gonna talk a little bit about patterns, okay? I know we talk about them all the time. First, I need you to check to see if you're wearing one. Is anybody wearing a pattern? Miss Deanne is not, and maybe I should have, since I knew this is what I was doing. However, if you're not wearing a pattern, let's go try and find one, okay? Let's go look around your house, see if you find one. I'm gonna see if Miss Deanne finds one, or maybe you can help me find one. Anybody see a pattern? You see one? The flag, you're right. The flag does have a pattern. Red, white, red, white. It does. All right, let's see if we find anything else. I'm really not sure if I have many patterns in my room. Let's see. Oh, someone sees one? The flowers? No. Where do you see one? Oh, here. That's right. Okay, we got, let's see, is it like a teal blue? Let's say blue, white, blue, white, blue, white. That is a pattern. Good job. See, you guys are awesome. You can help me find things when I cannot. I don't know if there's any other patterns here anywhere. We should see if we can maybe find one more. Let's see. Oh, I see two. Look at this. Remember our tens chart? Oh, we had our odd numbers and our even numbers, and they are yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue. What would the next one be if there was one more? Yeah. We're gonna make a pattern. We'll just make one. I couldn't find another one, so we'll make one, okay? So let's see, I have to pick a color to start with. And we're just gonna do a regular 2-color pattern to start. And yep, I think we're gonna do red. We'll do red and, oh, somebody said green. Red and green, that's like Christmas colors, right? Okay, so we have red, green. My next color I need is, you got it, red, and then I need, yep, green, and then I would need red, green, and my last one would be what? Red. All right, I'm gonna take it a step further. Okay, let's see if we can do a 3-colored pattern. Right. What color should we start with this time? Blue, yep, let's do blue. So we'll do blue, okay, green, and here we go, red. Okay, so we're gonna do blue, green, red. My next one would be, yes, blue. Okay, let's see, blue, green, red, blue, green, and red. You're right. I'm gonna kind of separate those a little bit. What would my next color be? Blue. You got it. Good job. Okay, so now what I would love for you guys to do, you could either find something in your home like pom-poms, or we could just use colors, or let me see. Here, I'll do one real fast. I'll do a color one. Okay, I'll grab 3 colors, okay? So I'm gonna do 3 colors, and obviously Miss Deanne's gonna need a piece of paper, right? So I can record my pattern, okay? And then I'm also gonna grab something that I can show you how to make a pattern. I happen to have, if I can get this undone, I happen to have some buttons. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 patterns. I'm gonna sit down here. All right, so I'm first gonna do a 2-color, which is what we call an AB one, okay? See if you can see this okay. And I'm gonna do mine with shapes. So I'm gonna draw, let's see if you can see that. Do you see what this is? What color is that? Yep, it's orange. And then it is a orange triangle. And then I'm gonna draw a, what's that? Color. Yep, blue circle. And then I'm gonna draw an orange triangle. And then what do I need next? Ooh, that one got a little crazy. Right, yep, a blue circle. Okay, so what would come next? You are correct. An orange triangle. Okay, and then I could even just do simple. I could make lines if I want. I could do a purple, a blue, and orange. Okay, so what would come next if I'm using 3? I have purple, blue, orange, purple. So purple, blue, orange, purple. What do I need? Blue. And then, got it, orange. Okay, and you can also use things, like I have some of these, I have some buttons here. I'm just gonna kind of take some out so I can see what I have to work with. I'm gonna use yellow. Let me see. I think we're gonna do yellow. I see yellows, and let's do blue, okay? All right, here we go. We'll start with just 2. So I'm gonna do a yellow button. And what if I do yellow button and blue button? How about that's my pattern, okay? So then I need yellow button, then what? Yellow button, then what? Blue. What would come next? Yellow button, yellow button. And if we were to go one more, what would it be? Let's see. Yellow, yellow, blue, yellow, yellow, blue, yellow, yellow. If you said blue, you're right. Okay, so I would love to see you guys create a pattern. You could use shapes, you could use, like I said, pom-poms, you could use stickers, you can use anything. You can get creative, okay? You could even use food. You could make a pattern with like a snack. I hope I don't get you guys in trouble, but we're learning, right? That's right. Okay, so we're gonna do one of our favorite videos for the alphabet, and when it is your letter, I would like you to do a big clap, jump, whatever, when it's your letter, okay? Here we go.
The A says, ah. The A says, ah. Every letter makes a sound. The A says, ah. And the B says, the B says, every letter makes a sound. The B says, the C says, the C says, every letter makes a sound. The C says, the D says, the D says, every letter makes a sound. The D says, the E says, the E says, every letter makes a sound. The E says, the F says, the F says, every letter makes a sound. The F says, the G says, The G says G. Every letter makes a sound. The G says
G.
The H says The H says every letter makes a sound. The H says The I says The I says every letter makes a sound. The I says The J says The J says every letter makes a sound. The J says K. The K says The K says every letter makes a sound. The K says
L.
The L says The L says every letter makes a sound. The L says
O.
The M says The M says every letter makes a sound. The M says The N says The N says every letter makes a sound. The N says but the O says The O says every letter makes a sound. The O says The P says The P says every letter makes a sound. The P says now let's review. The Q says The Q says every letter makes a sound. The Q says The R says The R says every letter makes a sound. The R says The S says The S says every letter makes a sound. The S says The T says The T says every letter makes a sound. The T says The U says The U says every letter makes a sound. The U says The V says The V says every letter makes a sound. The V says W.
When I play it over here, the room, it starts to shake. In my ear, what I found, it's the sound that you make.
Wow! This learning other stuff is fun. Thanks.
You are welcome, don't you know?
It's time for us to go.
This lesson, it is through.
What is the sound of it? W.
The X says The X says every letter makes a sound. The X says The Y says The Y says every letter makes a sound. The Y says lullaby, Z, Z, Z. Catch some Z's when day is done.
Some letters are made of straight lines, and some are curvy and round. But every letter makes a sound.
The A says ah. The B says b. The C says
And the D says D.
The E says eh.
and the F says f.
The G says G.
And the H says
The I says
and the J says J.
the K says k. And the L says oh 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 oh.
The M says mmm.
And the N says
The O says ah 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 ah.
And the P says,
The Q says qua.
And the R says ruh, ruh, ruh.
the S says
And the T says
the U says,
And the V says boo.
The W says wah, 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 wah.
and the X says
The Y says yeah.
and the C says,
And those are all the letters in the factory.
Hands go up, hands go down. I can turn myself around. I can stand on one shoe. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. Story time is starting now. All right, our story I have today is Pete the Cat Out of This World. And joining us is our friend Pete. Say hi to Pete. Pete, say hi. Hello. All right, Pete's gonna sit in my teacher chair and listen to our story. Pete the Cat Out of This World by James Dean. It's a great day. Pete the Cat is going to space camp. Pete meets his bunkmate, Glenn. As they unpack, there is an announcement. Welcome, space campers. Please head to the classroom. Your mission begins now. Time to suit up, says Pete. He and Glenn put on their uniforms and race to class. There are so many cool things to do and super neat stuff to see. Astronauts Tom and Chris talk about the trips they've taken, and they give a sneak peek at a future space trip. It would be totally rad to go to space, said Pete. The campers find out what it feels like to be an astronaut. They go into zero gravity chamber. They ride in rovers. They even build rockets. Pete's rocket flies very, very far. Way to go, Pete, shouts Glenn. Next stop is mission control. We have some exciting news, said Tom. Our next flight leaves today. We're going to the moon, and we have room for one more. Pete, do you want to go? Asked Sally. That would be awesome, says Pete. It's time to buckle up and settle in to the space capsule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! Their ship speeds through space. They blast past a satellite and even past a comet. Pew, pew, pew. Tom and Sally have a rockin' surprise for Pete. His guitar. He plays a groovy interstellar song for them. Mission Control listens in. Oh, geez. Whoop, 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 whoop. In no time at all, they arrive on the moon. They are ready to explore. The astronauts collect rocks and map out the moon's surface. Ooh, moon rocks. Pete has a very important job to do. He straps on a jetpack and heads towards Mars. He takes tons of pictures. Oh no! Pete lost track of time and the moon is far, far away. He has to make it back to the ship before it blasts off. Is he gonna make it? Whew! Pete made it back in the nick of time. The astronauts head home and there is time for a few more tunes. Pete sure knows how to make an entrance. Pete's trip to outer space was out of this world. Still, he's psyched to have his feet back on solid ground. Rock it on, Pete. Rock it on, Pete. Good job, Pete. All right, that was a good book. We got to see Pete go to outer space. Super cool, huh? So I do still have our planets hanging over here, so I'm gonna quick give you a little quiz before I play our planet video. I know you guys love that one. All right, so here is our big, hot, ouch, sun. Is the sun a planet? No way, Jose. How about who remembers how many planets we have? If you said the number 8, boop, 8, you are right. We have Mercury, Venus, Earth, there's our planet, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. What was that small planet that got kicked out? This is right here. Pluto, you are right. Okay, so what planet is the planet that has the rings? What's behind me? Saturn, right. What was our biggest planet? Jupiter, that's right. How about the planet we live on? Is it more land or more water? That's right, more water. So I'm gonna play our planet video for you guys. You can sing along if you remember it.
We are the planets of the solar system, different sizes for everyone. The music never ends, we are such good friends, and we all orbit the sun.
Here comes the sun, rapping first on this track from the beginning. I'm the center of the solar system, planets be spinning around me. So hot, I'm roasting, you see. Now I pass a mic to the planet closest to me.
Mercury, the smallest planet, small as Earth's moon. I get super hot and cold, and it's been very slow. I'm Venus, I got mountains and volcanoes and spray. I'm the same size as Earth, but spin the opposite way.
Yeah, I'm Earth. I'm the home to every boy and girl.
Such a beautiful, beautiful world.
I'm Mars, a red planet. I got deserts and ice, and I've got 2 moons. That's like 1 moon twice.
I'm Jupiter, the biggest planet. I'm humongous, gargantuan. I spin the fastest, rap the fastest, plus I'm handsome. Blam, son.
Oh, please, I'm Saturn. Check out my beautiful rings, made up of billions of rocks, dust, and other things.
I'm Uranus. I say that with pride. Okay, I lied. I'm embarrassed because I'm the only planet lying on its side.
I'm Neptune, I'm cold, dark, windy, and mysterious. I'm very stormy, so bring an umbrella. I'm serious.
We are the planets of the solar system, different sizes for everyone. The music never ends, we are such good friends, and we all orbit the sun.
Girls, if Miss Deanne wanted to get to Jupiter, what would I have to ride in to get there? A rocket. You're right. So my challenge to you guys is, can you build a rocket? Let's do one together. I'm gonna get a couple supplies. I am gonna grab, let's see, I'm gonna grab a couple markers. I'm gonna show you 2 different ways we could probably do a rocket. And if we need some help from mom or dad, and I'm gonna grab a glue. All right, I'm gonna come to, I also have a piece of paper and I have some shapes. Okay, so my first way is, I'm just gonna try and draw one. So what does rocket start with? R, right? So we start at the top, we do our line down, we frog jump back to the top, we curve around and out. Rocket, R-O-C-K-E-T. Rocket. Okay, so first off, we could just draw a rocket, and we could do a couple different shapes here. No, it's hard to do and hold this at the same time. Okay, so what shape do I have here? A rectangle. Then on top, I'm gonna put a triangle. I'm gonna add a little window in there And then of course on the bottom, gotta give it a lift off, right? Okay, so that's one way you could draw a rocket, or you could cut out some shapes. I'm gonna have to glue mine on here, a little bit of glue. I have a purple rectangle, put that on there. And then I have just a dot, not a lot, right, of my glue. We don't want to get a big glob, just some dots on there. I have a triangle. Push it on there. Okay, and I'm going to put just some more dots on there. I'm going to put a circle window on that one. I'm using shapes, aren't I? Okay, and then of course, we also need to draw some takeoff, right? So what do we do for a rocket? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it goes. All right, it's time for some freeze dance. Don't move. Jump, 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 jump. Wave your hands. Woo! We're gonna clap. Last one. Here we go. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, I hope you had fun today with our video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.